I realize I have greatly offended you with my...
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. I fear this leaves no time for small talk. So, please, if you would be so kind, get straight to the point.
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. I'm terribly sorry. Everyone in the entire Kanjo Commission now realizes the gravity of this situation. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. We promise to always support her. So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir Kujo once more, on our behalf?
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to withdraw the notices now and eat our words. What do you plan to do about this? To lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you and your associates ready to face the thunderous wrath of the almighty Shogun?
We will take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to explain the situation. We will make sure that the public knows this was all a huge misunderstanding. We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact. Everything we can.
But if the situation, if we fail to try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know, and as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets.
Yes.
I've listened to your concern.
I understand.
All right, you ought to return.
Okay, then please excuse me. Thank you once again, Commissioner.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi.
Oh? Oh. Sir Kamisato.
Unruly servants like him but now...
Oh.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult period. My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the great... This sudden turn of... Everyone thought... It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you that is the truth of what the... Back then, I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. Fortunately, I
think I now know. Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me. I thought the reason I felt The
reason why...
That's it. When his clan was in crisis, it is time.
Well said. It might not...
And I'm sure I will use that. This puts less pressure on...
My best wishes...
Thank you, Sir Kami. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Take care, Lady Hiragi.
Yes. In fact...
She really has the air. Heads up.
In fact, our rival this...
Even so. Anyway.
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't... Perhaps for Master Matsu, a stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. But all I have tried to do is make sure... Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady... Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigate... If you choose to give up your... I didn't want to see her suffer. Now...
Okay then. Guess we'll have to wait.
All right.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Oh!
The Traveler had one of...
I'm sure...
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families... It wouldn't have been...
There you go again.
A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit.
Think you can get away?
You're back into it! Flash Frost!
Transfixed!
Give me a go!
Everlasting as the moon!
No slacking off! My duty!
Overruled!
Time for takeoff. Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Transfixed!
Brace yourselves. Time for takeoff.
Upon the gale, bow your head! The wind rises. The wind rises.
Brace yourself.
Loaded. Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Think you can get away?
Witness my wrongs, laid bare.
Brace yourself. Time for takeoff.
Everlasting as the moon. Loaded. Time to test it.
Let's play! Think you can get away?
Overruled. This everlasting as the moon. Transfixed. Ready. Loaded.
Yeah.
Laid bare.
Brace yourselves.
Ready.
Time for takeoff. Let's...
Transfixed. Witness my wrongs. Overruled. Transfixed.
Hunt them down. Think you can get away? Brace yourself.
My wrath. Overruled. Laid bare. Moving.
Right now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking out over a meadow, cider in hand.
Yashiro Commission, I realize I have greatly offended you with my...
I'm sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment, so please.
I know our... Lady Hiragi is in... So, would it be at all...
You make it sound so easy. To lose faith.
We'll do every...
But if the situation... If we fail to try keeping a pet bird, you'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how... And as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all.
Yes,
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo.
I understand. Thank you.
All right, you ought to return now.
Okay, then please...
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have something to tell you. Would you mind?
Oh? Why, of course. Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person just now. It felt so intense.
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, the Almighty Shogun trusts me to do her will. I did as I should. But now, I'd like to tell...
Oh, please. I'd love to hear it.
You must have heard that my father, my mother... This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Yashiro Commission. Behind the scenes, things became... Everyone thought... It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you... Back then, I had no choice. I had no other choice. I had to honor my... I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. Fortunately...
I think I now... Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me, in a way that no one else did. That's why he couldn't bear to see me live the rest of my life depending on someone else. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married. But the fact is, it's because I felt...
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect...
That's it. When his clan was in crisis, he bravely drew his blade and challenged the Almighty Shogun. And now, it is time for me to make a stand and become my own person.
Well said. I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, it might not sound...
And I'm sure I will use this as This puts less pressure on...
My best wishes to both of you.
Thank you, Sir Kami. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return, you will find your Kanjo Commission associates most receptive to your instruction.
Yes. In fact, my recent experience suggests the same. Thank you once again.
She really has the air of a leader now. Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no way out until you pulled that super smart strategy out of nowhere.
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game of chess. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and sloppy in his execution. This outcome is entirely...
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a plan that cunning in a whole lifetime. Anyway...
I agree. Stability in Inazuma... Well, the fact is that I am first and foremost the Yashiro Commissioner. Perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, nothing matters more than the stability of Inazuma. A stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. Only then can the Kamisato clan and the other Yashiro Commission clans have a peaceful existence. But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. This is not the first situation of its kind, nor will it be the last. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Stasis is not the only form of stability. Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier.
Wait a second! You aren't...
I thought straight away it was bad timing. Nevertheless, everything I said to Hiragi Chisato was entirely sincere. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, you'll be having to compromise for the rest of your life. I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting into. Now, she has the chance to become her own person. Let's see who she becomes.
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both. I shall have to host you at the Kamisato estate when my sister is next available.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except for one minor detail. I somehow ended up with a glass of very peculiar tasting milk.
Didn't you like it? I distinctly remember you saying you are quite partial to exotic flavors.
Oh, my lord?
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure she's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both families would have been more guarded against me had she and her companion not been present. It wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again. I shall protect you.
Shower me with thread! I'm the frying pan! It's... Let my name echo in song!
Ninjutsu! Eat this!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let the world come alive! Strike a pose! Let my name echo in song! Stop that! I'm going in! May I present? How brilliant! Yeah! Yeah! How dare you! Let the world come alive!
I'm here.
Let's investigate this further.
Lucy, is that you?
Hey, did anyone else just hear that voice? It sounded super creepy.
No. What? Get me. Don't fight.
Is some sort of battle taking place here? I wonder who could be involved.
The night is cold.
Coming to be.
Time for takeoff.
Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
My guiding stars. Stars, shine for me.
Burst forth. Ha!
Think you can get away? The night is cold.
This is where you fall. Transfixed!
Moments of birth.
Cold. Mine to command.
Live. Yeah.
Not now. Here we go. Time for takeoff.
No. It's still alive. Why would you become like this? I won't attack you.
That sounds like Shell. Could he be in trouble?
Whoa, sounds like someone forgot to invite us to the fight. Let's go and help him.
Yeah, but how are we gonna find him? Don't be scared.
Witness my rise! Overruled!
Burst forth.
Let's play. The night is cold.
Witness my great undertaking. Live.
Think you can get away?
Transfixed! This is where you fall.
Burst forth.
Wouldn't gliding be... My guiding stars! Stars, shine... The night is cold.
Coming to be. Feel this ancient power.
Time for takeoff.
Laid bare. Everlasting as the moon!
New strategies required.
Think you can get away?
This is where
Stars, shine for...
transfixed.
Moments of birth.
Cole, night to commit.
Time for takeoff.
The night is cold.
Burst forth.
for me.
Late bear.
Think you can get away?
Witness my great undertaking!
Transfixed. This is where you fall.
Yahoo! Don't be scared. Seems to be leading to another platform. Let's go and take a look. The ground has dissolved?
Is that little dude called Xiao down there? We gotta help him.
Hold on. Something's not right here. What's that?
It appears to be a small fissure.
What can you possibly find inside? It can't be a living person, can it?
Xiao, is that you?
I quit trying.
Huh? Wait, is this some kind of a loop?
Conqueror of demons, can you hear us?
Hello?
He isn't responding.
You.
Oh, he finally...
Oh!
We followed your voice and
Talk about a coincidence.
A coincidence. Something's not right. Something's wrong with this domain.
If he can, we should have him regroup with us.
Tell us what happened and where you are now. We'll come...
No. Your safety...
Huh? Where'd he go? It sounded like...
It seems the only option we have to explore any further is through that entrance over there.
Huh. He's it. Anyway, the secret behind whatever's going on should be in this cave, right? Don't worry, little dude. Ito's on the way!
Boss, please don't go charging ahead.
Don't worry, I'm in...
Looks...
Tucker, how's your
It's fine! Ugh. My butt is tough!
Go ahead, you can cry if it hurts.
What do you mean try not to laugh? You should be feeling some...
But wouldn't feeling sorry for you be a violation of your dignity? Besides, it's harder not to laugh when I'm not the one in pain.
Paimon, don't...
It's okay, everybody. If you want...
Don't you have...
Wait a second. Xiao's not here. But...
Seems a...
Maybe it's some sort of... I don't know, an emergency shelter? There was a picture book I read once that said nice people sometimes build... Our little dude must be inside then.
Yeah!
I wouldn't be too sure about that. Any person with a normal sense of...
Wow, Bull Chucker! Look...
Oh, I believe she was talking to both of us. Yeah, so you can wipe that smug smile off your face. Alright, watch and learn, Shinobu. This is why I'm the boss and you're the deputy. If no one is macho enough to open the door, then allow me. Step aside. Once this door's open, we are out of here.
Eviloni, be gone! You heard me! Get out of here!
Ah!
Am I seeing things? Or was there someone behind the door?
Nah, can't be. You're just saying things.
Why don't we just open the door again and see?
Who? Me? Oh, alright, I'll open it again.
All you do is goof around all day. You're a bad influence to our child.
Those people are carrying bowls. Bowls full of...
People throw beans to dry...
Gave me the fright of my life. What are people from Inazuma doing in a place like this anyway?
Calm down now. You're a person from Inazuma too, you know.
Hey, let's get one thing straight, alright? I'm not a person, I'm an Oni!
Right, but that's not the point. The question is, does this door lead to Inazuma?
Huh? How could that be possible?
You guys go right ahead. I'm not opening it again. So, who's up? Oh, how about Paimon? Why don't you open it?
No way! Somebody else do it! Paimon's scared!
Alright, I'll try.
That's our Shinobu! Now, don't let whoever's behind that door push you around, okay?
Alright, let's see what's behind the door this time.
Still reading, Shinobu. Listen, young lady, you should keep your nose out of those books and start taking my advice. I've already found you a perfectly good job as a shrine maiden at the Grand Narukami Shrine. You'll be far better off there than...
Shinobu? Who is that?
No way! Was that who I think it was?
Oh, this is embarrassing. That voice was my mother. This is one place I wasn't counting on having to hear that speech again.
Your mother wanted you to become a shrine maiden?
The whole reason I came to study in Liyue was because I didn't want to become a shrine maiden. My family never approved of my studies, so they wanted me to work in the Grand Narukami Shrine after I returned to Inazuma.
From what we know about Lady Guji, it seems being a shrine maiden is a pretty cushy job.
Think of it this way. Some cats can be domesticated and kept in the house, while other cats are meant to survive in the wild. As for me, I need complete freedom and space. Although I do admit that being a shrine maiden is a decent job, it's just not for me.
That's right, your calling is with the gang. I mean, just look at you. You rock, you're totally hardcore. Come on, am I the only one with chills right now?
It's true. You've got a good thing going. What's most important? is that you enjoy what you do.
Gotta agree with you there.
From the look of it, what's behind the door can change. And not only that, it always changes to something that nobody wants to see. So, how are we gonna get through that? And don't forget, we have that little dude waiting for us to save him. We need to get our rear in gear.
Would any of you like to give it a try?
No thanks. I'd prefer not to open it if only something terrible awaits. If anyone's going to find a way through, it's not going to be me.
Why?
Because I don't buy it, that's why. I don't believe for 1 second that we're gonna find the Conqueror of Demons by going through that door. So I'm sure as heck not gonna be the one to get us through.
Not gonna lie, you don't really sound like you have much of an imagination.
All right, I'll try.
Yeah, my savior. Show 'em what you're made of.
I'm sure I probably do, but nothing springs to mind right now. Anyway, I suppose I'll find out once I open the door.
You old geezer. Out of 8 pounds of salt, today you gave away 3 for free, sold 2, and exchanged 3 for booze. How much money did you actually make in the end?
Huh? But didn't you tell me to sell things as I pleased? Why can't I give the customers something for free?
You fool! You told the old man next door to come and fetch the salt. Well, he broke his leg on the way over, and now his son is asking for compensation. Seriously.
Huh. A civil dispute. Didn't see that coming.
Who were they?
No one in particular, but it is a prime example of the many difficult civil cases that I've had trouble handling before.
So you mean you don't like handling disputes over petty matters?
Not exactly. What I mean is that I don't like working with people who cannot let go of trivial grievances, especially of the kind you saw just now. They start with good intentions, but end up making a big fuss. It's not long before those good intentions plunge into injury and accidents. It's always a shame. It's my desire to solve problems for people. That's why I became a legal advisor. It just seems that I still can't fully comprehend the complicated minds of some people.
I understand what you mean. The human mind is probably both the most complicated and tragic of things.
I suppose there's no need to discuss this any further. Does anyone else want to try the door?
Don't look at me. I told you, I'm not taking a chance with that thing.
Come on, Yelan, we're a team here.
And I serve Ningguang, the Tianxuan of the Qixing. The scope of my work includes some of Liyue's biggest secrets. The chances are, if I open this door, there can be no witnesses left alive. Is that a sufficient reason for you?
Yeah, sounds impressive. Hey, Shinobu, who's Ningguang?
She's someone who won't let you walk out of the chasm alive if she finds out that you're prying into her secrets. Boss, you really do need to work on learning who's who in the world these days.
Look, I knows what I needs to knows. It's called being a free...
Oh, now Paimon gets it. Yelan works for Ningguang.
Yes, which is precisely why I was trying to keep her secrets. What about you, Traveler? Would you like to try?
Yeah, go for it, Traveler. Besides, you never know who could be behind that door. Maybe it could even be Shell.
I say give it a shot. Who knows? Maybe little dude is waiting.
So, wait. What's Paimon looking at? open the door after you went in. Everyone was super worried about you. Are you okay?
Did you find anything, Traveler?
So, did you find the person we want to rescue inside?
Judging by the look on your face.
Huh? Don't worry. Paimon will keep...
Stupid door!
If Paimon wasn't feeling so exhausted, she'd help out too.
Hey, what is this, nap?
So let me get this straight. Not only did we not find Xiao through that door, we saw all the things that... I'm starting to have a very ominous feeling about...
I feel the same way. I concur. We came here... The things we've encountered on the other side of that...
The phenomenon...
I'm starting to worry that we're being affected by the change.
Now that you mention it...
But now it seems that mental fatigue is unavoidable. Though we have yet to locate...
She's right. Hey,
It's hard to believe what we've encountered. Well, I suppose after these last... Though the list of annoying... strolling around the... Just don't laugh at me, okay?
Ushi, you sure you can't find a way back? Yep, gotta be honest. Oh, come on! I did think... The rocks didn't even budge when Ushi charged him. It's pretty obvious this place is meant to keep us in here. The only thing I can do now... Yeah, I know. You're helping too, Ushi.
You haven't slept at all. Are you sure you're okay? This place seems even more perilous than we first thought.
Don't worry about me. Staying focused under pressure for as long as it takes is my specialty. Now, if I'm not mistaken, looks like you've got some new ideas.
How could you tell?
It's my job to keep tabs on people.
I figured as much. They're just preliminary ideas at this point, but I haven't completely thought them through yet. I'll tell you more once my ideas have taken shape.
Sure. Sounds good. I also have some ideas of my own. I'll fill you in after I've confirmed. You think so?
As they say. By the way, Traveler, if you have a moment, could you do me a favor? I'd like to discuss something with you. Please, come meet me over there. Thanks for coming this... I've been thinking about this place. Don't you think it's a strange... It almost seems deliberate. I have a theory, judging from the Conqueror of Demons' reactions. I think that he was somewhere else. Is it possible that we've entered into a chaotic space? We're seeing things in people, and we don't feel hungry because the state of our bodies is suspended. It's as if time itself... If that's true, it means we've entered into a... When you put it all together, everything points towards... This is a place where time and space are thrown into chaos. And yet, if it's truly chaotic, how did we find our friend's voice even when we had no idea where he was? It does... Unless this space... Which brings me to my next point. I also have a theory about our encounter. I submit that we didn't actually see the Conqueror of Demons. He was somewhere else. Traveler, at first glance, that door may seem like a prank. It shows you whatever you're afraid of. But if it manages to lure you inside, there's no way of knowing what might be in there. One minute, it's playing a joke to get you to lower your guard. The next, the danger is real, and it's trapped you. This space is a powerful opponent. It wants to use our minds against us. But I'm not gonna sit here and do nothing. Do you remember that small spatial rift next to the dissolving ground? It felt like spatial magic, but it seemed much more powerful than usual. When we saw that illusion of the Conqueror of Demons, it seemed like he wasn't expecting our spaces to intersect at all, and was even more surprised that we could hear and see him. I think that this space purposefully transmitted the Conqueror of Demons' voice to lure us into a trap. But I also think it didn't count on that spatial rift happening. In other words, the fact that we saw and spoke with the Conqueror of Demons was never part of its plan. Yes. Also, I had a good look around after coming back. I have a feeling that these chaotic spaces are constantly intersecting with each other, meaning that anything is possible. I think this gives us an opportunity. If the space creates phenomena meant to deceive us based on our imaginations, then if we try to Can you feel that? Let me see. I think it's here. And break! The sound came from behind this illusion. It's getting clearer.
And now, this is the chasm. What did British go through here? If it was just in that battle, what is he doing here? The one I get. Is that the Aksha?
Wouldn't gliding be faster? The voice is much clearer now. We're close. Conqueror of Demons, can you hear me? It's Yenfei. The Traveler and I are trying to find you.
Traveler?
It worked. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Listen to me. It's chaotic here. We may not be in the same space, but sometimes the sound can get through, which means these separate spaces intersect from time to time.
Everything is chaotic here. No. The darkness that sullies my soul is harmful to mortals.
Right now, we have more dangerous things to worry about than that. This space is using our urge to find you to lure us into traps. Without you here with us, our search for you could very well lead us into danger.
So... there was no need for you to search for me.
But we're worried about you. And earlier, the Traveler was tricked into entering a dangerous place.
How do we...
Conqueror of Demons.
I see. The space is... try something.
Hurry! If we miss this chance, we might not get another one.
Stand back!
Let's get him back to the camp.
Now we can avoid getting split up.
Oh.
A lot's happened here, but this wasn't just for our own safety. You're injured. We can't just leave you alone.
It's just a flesh wound. I am fine. I shouldn't let myself be a burden to you.
You're not a burden. Don't think that for 1 second. We need you, all of us. For our sake, please, stay here.
Fine.
You're injured. Get some rest. Everything else can wait. As expected, something strange is going on here. Oh, Traveler?
You're both here. Great. I want to talk to you.
I also felt that the space...
Based on what just happened, we can now confirm our suspicions that space and time function chaotically here. In addition, We must stay vigilant to avoid the traps set for us by this place. Now that we've found the Conqueror of Demons, the next thing we need to do is find a way out.
I went back to the domain again. My clan has... I recognized something like one of those catalysts in the domain. Unfortunately, I think so. Also, I am the only one out of all of us who could know what it would look like. To me...
Just like with that door.
By reading our minds and showing us what we want, it creates the reality. If that's the case, it can only have one goal. To trap us here until we die. What else could it be?
We should prepare for the worst, but we mustn't give up.
I've always known...
Yelan...
I... was looking for the truth behind the monster and... Please keep everything I'm about to say to yourselves. No one else can know. Otherwise...
We got it.
500 years ago, a wave of dark beasts from Conria attacked the 7 nations of Tevat. Naturally, Liyue was also affected. Under Rex Lapis's command, the Millelith fought hard to hold the front line. At a critical moment, someone distracted the monsters and led them away. Just when all hope seemed lost, the tide turned. The Liyue army eventually won the war, but there were many who never returned. 2 of my ancestors took part in that war, and the one who made it back went insane. Everything about it was strange. The current generation of Qixing knows very little about these events, and very few came back from the chasm alive. Finding out the day the chasm was unsealed, but this place we've ended up in, and the possibilities were... We can't give up. Right now, our #1 priority has to be getting out of here alive.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Are you all right?
Shh. We'll talk later. I'm just processing all the existing clues we have. Maybe the key to our escape is hidden in some detail I've overlooked?
All right.
Oh, don't worry.
No,
You don't look well. I guess it's okay. Sometimes I...
Ushi. Man, she looks wiped out. And that little... I sleep like this. Traveler, when did you get here?
Wait! Where are we? Yep, way better. Paimon just got a little fright because she's never seen a crazy place like this before. Who would have thought the best guide in all of Tevat could end up so out of their depth?
Traveler, it looks like the Conqueror of Demons is awake.
I'm fine. The karma
Well, I have adept.
even
What happened while...
with a little help, I was able to find my way here.
Conqueror of Demon.
No need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao.
Oh,
It was I came here looking...
Madam Ping says that you...
I'm looking for a yaksha called Bosacius.
Bosacius? I thought that you were the only...
You could say that. But Bosacius's body is... Yakshas deal with God's remains all the time. And we become tainted by karma. Over time, it inevitably drives us to madness. The last time I saw Bosacius, it was the day he lost his mind. He left, but Bosacius...
Did he forget his...
It's possible. I am the sole survivor. So it is my duty to find out the fates of the others.
What made you come to the chasm?
Did you know that 500 years ago, the beasts of Conria invaded the chasm? That war lasted a long time. It is said that in the midst of the battle, a brave but no one knew the Yaksha's name.
But...
Wow.
I am by no means certain, but Bosacius was proud. If he had taken part in that war, he would have announced his name. So at first, I thought the nameless Yaksha couldn't be him.
Wait.
Yes.
No.
The invasion of... Life is full of coincidences, but this is too much of a coincidence.
What will?
Oh, right. Maybe it's not...
And this?
Whoa, whoa. You want to write a will? Now?
It was no accident that you saw my illusion that day. This place used your desire to find me to create a trap that you would willingly walk into. Pure deception is easy to spot. But the truth, it made sure you heard my real voice to create panic. This one-way communication was the bait. If we hadn't managed to get in touch through the spatial rift, we may well have lost someone by now. Rather than murdering in cold blood, this space seems more intent on consuming souls.
How is this even possible?
Our opponent is very clever. It is not safe to stay here. Everyone, whether I accomplish what I came here to do or not, I must find a way to get you out safely. I rejoined to warn you that it's extremely dangerous here. If you stay here too long, this space may well devour you.
But how do you know?
You might become a shadow of your former self, wandering the underground like a lost soul.
Sounds like you saw them too.
Yelan, you're back.
I've been back a while. I was listening to the conversation. I've seen some strange things here too. Objects that shouldn't be here. Strange figures appearing, then vanishing. I don't think any of it is real.
So they're just illusions?
At first, I had the same thought. But it's not that simple. There may come a day when these illusions become real and attack you.
From what you were saying a moment ago, it sounds like...
I can't say for sure. It's just a guess. As Yanfei said, this space is chaotic and unstable. But it has its weaknesses. By attacking the point where both spaces connect, I was able to create a rift and move from one to the other. So, if I use all the energy I have, I may be able to tear a passage out of this chaotic space.
Really? So powerful attacks can affect the space itself. I had wondered if that was a possibility.
Whoa, 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 whoa. But what do you mean by all the energy you have?
I mean, it will take everything I've got.
Wait a minute! When you said you were gonna get us out safely, you mean you're gonna stay here?
You can't be serious.
I saw Bosacius underground. That's when I realized the horror of this place. A single blast can only create a very small opening. To send you back to the outside world, I may need to continuously channel power in order to keep the tunnel open. I know how to fight to the bitter end. I can do this.
No. I'm on neither! It's not much of an escape plan if we gotta leave someone behind!
It's only a good... I cannot.
What is wrong?
To conclude...
What if I told...
That's your strategy, huh? No offense, but we have no guarantee this plan of yours will succeed, or even that it's safe. You said it yourself. Yakshas pose a danger to humans. You really expect us to accept your self-righteous plan just because you say so?
The battlefield is a treacherous place. Every opportunity you take...
I've been in my fair share of treacherous battles, so I know full well that you... You say these things in the hope that we will understand. Besides, if you were really so determined to end it all, you wouldn't have given us... And anyway, losing one of us so the rest can escape... Some victory, that is.
Yelan.
Point is, it's not time for drastic measures yet.
What if there isn't? Or if we don't find it?
As things stand, there's no difference between sacrificing you and trying to find another way out, in terms of the likelihood of success. If we can't say that one strategy...
Did someone say a strong enough strike can break us out of this place? Yeah, that's right, I heard ya. No one's staying behind to let anyone else out, alright? Enough talk, it's time! Come on, whatever you are! Let's see how long you manage to keep us trapped in here after I'm finished with you!
Easy now.
Have a taste of this! Whew, okay, so I didn't tear the whole place down. But check it out, new path. If you need a hero, I'm the man for the job.
Should have seen this coming. What?
Shinobu?
What happened to...
The boss used up all his strength in one punch. Maybe that's the reason he managed...
Let me see if there's...
He did this because he heard us arguing, right?
The thing with boss is, whenever we get into an argument and... Today, he's done... Another thing with boss is, he hates it when other people sacrifice themselves, but he always seems to end up doing it himself. When he does things like this, he doesn't really think he's sacrificing himself, because he genuinely believes that he...
Giant ego alert!
The boss is... I couldn't stop him if I tried, so I might as well just let him do his thing. Besides, often his harebrained intuition is surprisingly on point. We might punch our way out of here yet.
Ito?
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Still, the boss definitely wasn't sacrificing himself. He firmly believed that we'd be able to find a way out through the passage he opened up, and he's certainly not expecting to be left behind. Everyone's important. We have to support each other if we're going to get out of here. Everyone, let's all do our best to try and find a way out. Leave the boss.
Everyone?
What the... So, Ito's efforts were in vain?
No, it's still worth exploring.
Aha, I see. I'm with you. So far, if this domain has the power to project our imaginations or the
Oh, right! No wonder she keeps telling us to keep...
Well, I can't guarantee that.
I will find a way.
Let him go. After all, I'm just a lawyer. By the way, I have to say though, if Yelan hadn't spoken out like she did, I'm not sure she would have gotten through to him. Also, self-sacrifice is something Yelan... From what I know, how can things ever be the same again, knowing that your life was saved when others weren't? If I were her, Oh, wait. Yeah! Right, that's much safer. Since Ito can't fight right now, I've cast a spell to protect...
Thank you, Senpai.
We will. Alright, traveler.
What'd they do this time?
What's this? Huh? Look at that.
What?
Well, it seems our theory checked out. In my humble legal opinion, that's almost certainly the magical device I've been looking for. It really showed up. But if this really is the fantastic compass, it's so huge. How the heck am I... I mean, come on, Yanfei. Don't give up now. What the... They look familiar. Oh, yeah. I bumped into these rapscallions a few days ago.
My hammer.
Incinerate! Boom boom! Motion to compel! There's a smaller disc here. Judging from the appearance and design... In all likelihood, this is the Fantastic Compass. Why is there a small version of the Fantastic Compass stuck in the ground? What's it for? Huh? A new entrance. Great!
Off with you! Off with you!
Jerry.
Incinerate!
Off with you!
Motion to compel!
Off with you!
Incinerate!
Off with you!
Time for your arraignment!
Off with you! You're open!
Motion to compel!
You know, when I ran into them before, happens that these are the exact same guys as I met last time. Maybe this is one of the... Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Whoa. Is this a tunnel? This is weird. It feels like it's connecting to another world. Or maybe another time.
We might run into some other people here, but apparently not. The Fatui? Whose memory?
What? Just as I thought.
Yelan, you're...
I will take you down.
Hey, relax.
Frozen. Crisp.
Boom boom! Quietly now. Busted.
Eat up! Eat up! You need to hurry up! It's time for a flash
Incinerate!
Chill to the bone. You need to hurry up!
Really?
This one's well done!
Boom boom!
Here comes the catch. Gotcha. Take it easy.
You mustn't give up. Out of here. I will record. In the fence. Compass. I just...
Amateurs.
You've still got it.
Remember how I said I'd seen some Those were the same words I heard last time. The space seems to be... Now that you know.
He said the...
Yanfei, see that thing on the ground?
Yeah, we tinkered. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Laid bare. Another...
If everywhere with the...
Bosacious.
No enemies. Hold on.
Wait, is the enemy hiding itself? Oh no, we should go help him.
Stay back. This is my fight.
Filthy monsters! So many people have died at your hands! I lured you here to this underground space because I found your weakness.
Hiding and ambushing from the dark is Bosacious's signature tactic.
Die here with me!
How did a valiant warrior like you die here?
Uh-oh. This is not going well for Xiao.
No matter. I know how this ends.
Bosacius is showing signs of fatigue.
Bosacius, martial Retris. Even your strength is finite. But your illusion is not as mighty as you. This is not you in all your glory. I wonder what Rex Lapis would think if he saw what had become of the first Yaksha.
Leave! I'll deal with the rest. We can't let the monsters get to the surface. Everyone, remember, we must hold the line at 60 miles outside the chasm at all costs.
Enough! Phantom, be gone!
Joe, are you okay?
This is my
So your invisible opponent was the legendary...
Yes, so excuse my stubbornness. Bosacius has been missing for centuries. This may have been the last time I will ever see him.
He was saying something about holding the line at all costs.
He fought here. The nameless
But didn't you say...
I don't know. Maybe he forgot who he was.
Because the karma you spoke of drove him to madness?
Bosacius had already gone mad before he disappeared. There was no way of knowing if his memories were intact.
He still took part in the Battle of the Chasm despite having gone mad?
We Yakshas are not a race that thrive in peacetime. It's likely that he was drawn by the scent of bloody war. Slaughter is what we do best. Maybe it's the only thing we know. This battle confirmed my suspicions. As we had speculated, this space reflects information from people's minds. In other words, despite going mad, Bosacius came here. The illusion we saw just now is the impression he left behind. This space recreated him as he was during the battle. The way he fought was so self-destructive. He couldn't possibly have survived.
Bosacius's illusion said he'd discovered the monster's weakness and lured them underground. What kind of place could this be? Defeating Conria's monsters is no small feat, that's for sure.
Guys, it could just be me, but... I think I'm suddenly feeling more tired than I was.
This space is really starting to affect us.
I believe Bosacius stayed here underground. But now he is gone, and only his illusion remains. If we don't leave, we may meet the same fate. Time to move on. You fought well, Bosacius. Goodbye.
Overruled. Here we go. Time for takeoff.
Okay.
It looks like these were
So...
You mean... Boy Yang fought alongside Bosacius?
I believe so.
And the Millilith soldiers were their brothers in arms.
I guess now we have a pretty good idea of where everyone that went missing ended up.
Yes.
So scary. What happened?
Come on, let's not stay here. I have a gut feeling that sooner or later we'll connect all the dots. And then, we'll finally know the truth. Still, who knows how this space is planning on revealing the answer to us.
There's nothing here at all.
What a...
It has the feel of but where are the...
Your memory? The abyss? It's getting darker. It's...
Ether, wait!
Huh? What's that shiny round thing on the ground?
The fantastic compass!
In the other spaces, the fantastic compass was always partially buried in the ground. But this one is...
Oh, he was just so... He appeared as an illusion because you miss him so much, huh?
Yanfei, are you sure this is the fantastic compass you're looking for?
I think so. There were no pictures in the will, but based on the description, it seems to check out. Yelan? What is it?
From the design and build, this fantastic compass looks extremely similar to the catalysts used by my clan. I just need to do this. Someone's used this before. There may be a hidden message. Let's get out of here and find somewhere safer. All right, here we'll be fine. Take a moment to catch your breath while I try to unlock the fantastic compass.
Now that I've found the but if the Bosacius...
Well, well. This...
Oh!
This information was left by a thaumaturge.
All this information?
Hundreds of years they set out together. But only...
Karma.
Correct. One possibility is that when they fought alongside Bosacius, they were tainted by his karma. Neither of them had visions, so they wouldn't have been able to resist its effects for very long.
From reading through this, it sounds like Boyang ended up staying here for good too.
Well, this is just wonderful. So, that's it. There's no way out?
What do we do? Are we gonna die here? But Paimon doesn't wanna die! Paimon's had enough of this place! Let me out!
What was that?
Huh? I got it! I just had a thought. Give me a second, I just need to double check. Uh-huh. Traveler, I just realized something. Okay, so on my way here, I was studying the will the whole time. But I didn't give any thought to the book that the will was inside of. I don't know it verbatim, but I have read it before. The gist of the story goes like this. Millennia ago, an Adeptus made a magic device to seal away evil monsters. Later, he made good friends with a human and gave the device to him to use as a catalyst. A few years later, great demons haunted the mountains. The mortal and the Adeptus joined forces to exorcise them using the same device. And that's not all. The book also says this. When mortal and Adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. This contraption is proof that mortals and Adepti may coexist, that there is unity between heaven and humanity. I have both Adepti and human lineage. Maybe my power can work. It worked! I mean, the effect only lasted an instant because I'm not strong enough, but still, we must be on the right track. And look, something seems to have been activated inside the fantastic compass.
By heaven's might and the gods of the 5 regions, Yaksha and mortal together take this contraption in hand.
That's their voices from when they made the seal. Bosacius and my ancestor. They sealed off this space at the top together.
I see. It makes sense now. Everyone, let's go back and meet up with Ito and Shinobu. I have a suggestion to make.
Paimon can barely move anymore. Oh, why can't we get out of here? Paimon doesn't want to die. Paimon wants to stay with you.
Paimon, just hang in there, okay? Trust me, there's still hope.
Let's go.
Shinobu, Ito, we're back!
He must be exhausted, because he still hasn't woken up yet. But he's not in any serious danger, so don't worry. What about you guys? You found something, didn't you? It's written on your faces. But whatever it is, it's bad news, isn't it?
We found the fantastic compass. The previous owner left a message inside, and from the looks of it, there really is no way out of this space after all. It seems like the previous owner was stuck here forever, too.
Shoot! This isn't over yet. Listen to me. Just now, I tried channeling my power into the fantastic compass, and it responded.
But all that did was activate the records from when the seal was created.
Right, but the issue wasn't with the compass. It was with the method. Remember what the book says? When mortal and adepti powers are combined, one can move the heavens and shake the earth. Only when a mortal and an adeptus combine their powers can the fantastic compass be fully activated. I'm a mix of human and adeptus, so the fact that the fantastic...
Interesting. So that's what was going through your head.
So, an adepted?
Yes, if my... Last time. Then we're home free.
Awesome!
You bet.
You're... Okay.
Oh boy. Paimon...
Yelan, Sha...
I'm all set.
I'm ready.
Oh, but Yen... I'm afraid you... We all came here... This space. Also, according to the history... Oh.
Huh? Wait a s...
Who else did you think it was? That snake is probably a remnant of Conrion's civilization, and crystals are highly effective against it. Maybe there was some sort of opposing reaction between those two forces? If so, I'm extremely sorry, everyone. It looks like I might be the one responsible for all of this.
No! You're just trying to help us and solve the problem! You're definitely not to blame for what happened.
If you say so. You could almost liken this bizarre space to a living being that throws all kinds of hallucinations at us to deceive us. Everyone we've seen here, and all the paths we've walked, it all ceased to exist 500 years ago. Additionally, most of the things here are static. So if we really do manage to escape, then once time starts moving normally again, the fantastic compass will likely disappear.
That's actually what I think, too. That's precisely why it's such a miracle that we even found the fantastic compass to begin with.
This whole thing feels like we're breaking free from our shackles using a spear that by rights should not exist.
This is a long shot, but it may be our last chance. So, whose wish was it that summoned this device?
Perhaps it was. But maybe there's another reason. Your incredibly strong commitment to your search. It's a shame that we couldn't find your family. But if they were here, I'm sure they'd want nothing more than to see you being rescued from this place.
I gotta say, it does intrigue me, the way we all ended up here together. If this is fate, then let's grab it in our hands and turn it around.
Leave the boss to Ushi and me. We're ready.
Traveler, take care of Paimon. Yanfei, you might need to come closer to me when the time comes.
Sure.
Stars align, bestow your light, evil purged by thunder's might. Spirit curbed, pneuma surge, by dictum divine, heed these words. Do as I command!
Aha! The fantastic compass is an amplifier. Maintain this energy level, and we may stand a chance.
I will maintain the energy flow.
Understood.
Everyone, stand back.
I shall hold the line by sealing the surface.
As Yakshas, we must fight for this world. General Alatus, falling in!
Watch out!
This trip may be dangerous, yet you insist on going.
I have guarded this place for several hundred years. Only to seek the nameless Yaksha do I request your approval.
Your strength won't last! That was close. I thought you were gonna get left behind. I'm so glad you're okay. That was terrifying.
I know what you were thinking, but... Never mind. I know I can't talk you out of a mindset that I don't think we were ever...
No. I could not...
Don't mention it. It looks like everyone got out unscathed, but you all look pretty exhausted. Rest up. There's no hurry to move on from here. As for me, I'm gonna check the area for any unusual activity.
She's gone. Paimon didn't even get to say...
Maybe Yelan really doesn't believe she made a contribution. It seems like she's convinced Xiao saved us all, including her, and she doesn't know what to say to that. And since it's not easy to persuade Xiao of anything, maybe Yelan's just given up trying to talk to him.
Xiao, she's criticizing you.
I am not.
You speak only the truth. I have no quarrel with that. I will keep your words in mind.
Really? Well, that's great. I count that as quite an achievement. It was a perilous situation we were faced with underground, and it took every single one of us for any of us to make it out alive. I feel lucky that we didn't lose anyone along the way.
Hey, so... Bullchecker still hasn't woken up yet. Surely he's not gonna stay asleep forever, is he? Let's go check on him.
I slept like a rock. Good times. Huh? What you doing? What's going on? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are you in any...
You need to tell us if you're not
You weren't that bright to begin with, so if we had brain damage...
The heck are you guys talking about? Huh. I feel like I'm forgetting.
It's a long story. We'll fill you in later. Ito, we're indebted to you, Shinobu, and Ushi. We couldn't have escaped this predicament without your help. I'm the reason you all got caught up in this. Please accept my apologies, and let me find some way to compensate you for the trouble.
Bah, crazy talk. You helped us first. Of course we're gonna return the favor. Hey, if it weren't for you, we'd still be in a Liyue jail cell right now.
That's not quite correct. You'd be in jail, not me.
Good point. Well, okay then. How about this? To celebrate our newfound friendships, how about you let me take you to Liyue Harbor for some sightseeing and a proper meal?
I like the sound of that.
I'm hungry
Paimon too! Paimon wants to come too!
Alright, well, I promise I'll take good care of your friends from Inazuma. Take it easy, okay? What we just went through was a lot. Oh, wait!
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Wow. Okay, I'll let him know. Traveler, Flying Lavender Melon, Ushi has a couple words he'd like you to pass on for him.
What?
Oh, I want... Me too.
Good idea! Let's do that! Paimon never would have guessed that Ushi...
Sometimes the profoundest truths...
You betcha!
Alright.
Oh, yeah?
See you next time.
Finished taking care of...
Oh, there wasn't any business.
I saw the two Inazumans leave with Yenfei. Aren't you going?
We still had some...
I've checked the area. Now, I just need to take care of the confidentiality issues.
we got it! We got it! We'll make sure they don't say anything!
Oh. You figured me out? Where could that... I have to investigate. Also... Anyway...
Bye, Yelan!
You knew I was waiting for you? Really?
Where is it?
A place that has to do with the Yakshas. The temple, maybe I came here because
You mean, back when we were underground?
It's hard to put into words. You could dress up the Yak... for Bosacius, perhaps dying in the heat of a great battle, and perhaps the same is true for me. After living so long...
Hey, don't say that. Oh, yeah! Ushi said he has the power to... He also said maybe there aren't so many rules about how we should or... Yep, like people with vision.
They used to talk about how the Bosacius... I am a Lattice, and Menogius is General... The others are Bonanis, or General Chisapis, and Indarius, or General Musatus. I heard that people call the five of us Yakshas, the Guardian Adepti. Bosacius and Yelan was... I couldn't have done all...
Well...
Yenfei and... If Rex Lapis hadn't saved me in the end...
But... that's how it should...
Perhaps. In the moment that we escaped from that... It's good that one...
Menogius, where have you been?
Brother Yaksha, you're confused again. I've told you countless times, I am Boyoung, the thaumaturge who fought with you in the chasm.
Boyoung? Boyoung? You are Boyoung, but who am I?
Believe me, I want to know as much as you do. Here we are, the two who agreed to stay here together, and I can't even call you by your name. It's a shame.
Stay here? No. No, you have to leave.
Nonsense, Brother Yaksha. We're down here for good now. Don't you remember? It's too late to have regrets. The seal can't be broken.
The seal. Ah, yes. I'm a Yaksha who came here to fight.
Brother, are you okay?
Look at the state of me. I don't think I've got long now.
We're the only two left. Don't go dying on me. You know, today I saw my family down here. Clear as day. What do you think? Am I losing my mind now, too?
Boyoung, do you want to go home?
I made my decision to leave Zhongzhou up on the surface. I obviously... Of course I want to go home.
I must have family, too.
You mean brothers and sisters? I'm sure you do.
Brothers and sisters. Yes, but who am I? And where is my family?
Brother! What's wrong? Hang in there. It's just you and me, don't die before me.
Alatus, is that you?
Who's Alatus? Your memory's going again.
I'm sorry. You all have to see me in this state.
Brother!
Look, there's someone over there.
Who are they?
They're my... remember now. I know you. My brothers and sisters have come for me, Boyang.
You're awake? At least tell me your name.
Brother Bosacius.
Hey, Bosacius. Bosacius.
I am Bosacius, and my destiny is to make the ultimate sacrifice.
I've said so much today, but I don't need to hold back as much when I talk to you. Have you ever had a moment where you felt like you were aware of your destiny? The potential of life? The approach of death? Whatever it might have been. By now, I have accepted that destiny is the one disaster that the Yaksha know most keenly of all.
Xiao.
It matters not, Bonanis. Now that I know what happened, before we left that place, I picked up a stone. Unfortunately, the stone did not survive. Pervases died. Too many Yakshas have become casualties of battle. We are like a flock of birds, scattered to the four corners of the world. And in the end, as Bonanis said, it's rare for a Yaksha to find repose for their soul. Bosacius, Boyang, and all those soldiers. Heroes. I like that. Maybe the world will... I accept your advice.
Thank you for coming. Ad Astra.